Welcome to vlog 114! Hey guys, welcome to vlog 114. This is another Project Runway review of season 11 of episode 3 called Surprise Me. And I'm sorry that this is again very late, but I've just been very lazy and I literally just watched the episode 5 minutes from filming this vlog. And before I start talking, let me preference that I do not like team challenges. No. And I don't like the fact that this season is all teams, and I am not happy with the person that left the competition. I'm very happy about the winners, but I'm not happy about who left. Somebody in the lower, designers did worse than the person that left. But before I get into that, let's get into the review. Now, like I said, the episode was called Surprise Me. James was obviously eliminated last episode, and Liana obviously has immunity since she won. Michelle said in the Atlas building, the dream team needs to win this time or I am going to need some kind of happy drug. Yeah, because drugs are gonna help you. That's it for the Atlas stuff. Now, Heidi Klum dramatically starts off the challenge and walks into the workroom just very dramatically, and it's funny. And then the actual challenge is to do outfits for her fragrance called Surprise, which comes in pink pepper or mandarin or jasmine. And there's probably other flavors too, but I don't know what they are. And then Heidi Klum needs something to wear for her ad companion and her press event. And the challenge is obviously to design an ad campaign and press look for Heidi's surprise fragrance, which is obviously called Surprise. And then the teams will have to make 4 options for the TV ad and 2 options for the press event. And the winning look will obviously be worn by Heidi in either situation. Now, the directives for the challenge are in the pink boxes, which comes with stuff that they didn't really show, so I can't tell you what was in them. And she also said she wants sexy but not slutty outfits. Now, each team got $1,200 for mood, and they got only 1 day to do all 6 designs and 30 minutes to shop in mood, which is the usual time they get. And then in the workroom, Joseph and Amanda cannot make a choice about what to design, but they finally sink into something. And Joseph likes fabrics that he can drape and make things out of, whereas Amanda likes more structured and black fabrics. And they're obviously on 2 different spectrums. Matthew said, all I heard was the word bondage, so that's what he was trying to make. And again, all pictures will be at the end. Liana is panicking and not happy with the pink corset, but it does match the fragrance pink, and she doesn't think it's sexy, and Kate would not be willing to make the corset over. So it turned out really, really good. Now, Sydney said it looks much harder than it looks on TV. Duh! Fashion is not supposed to be easy. And then Patricia doesn't have enough time to finish her textiles, but she gets it done. And then Ben cannot complete his look because he's having personal problems. Ben just recently got out of an abusive relationship, and it affected him greatly, and it also affected his career. And he had to build himself up from the bottom, and he still has self-doubts about himself, but he's working on it. Now, we're already gonna go to the judging. And obviously we have Heidi Klum, we have Zach Poulsen, we have Nina Garcia, and we have an actress by the name of Christian Davis who was in Sex and the City. And the winning team, can you guess who won? Yep, the same team, keeping it real. And can you guess who lost? Dream Team. Now, the bottom 3 were Matt, Sydney, and Ben. This is what I have to say about Matt. What in the hell? Is this bondage or S&M time? Even he said during the runway it was horrible what he made, and it's too short, too sexy, probably too slutty, belongs in a bedroom, or Rihanna should wear it for her S&M song, which is obviously not going to happen. Zach said, sees the bondage quality, likes the bondage quality, but it has nothing to do with the fragrance whatsoever. And the fabric choice was probably very good. The strap on the neck makes it all look very trashy. And then Heidi says, where is my whip? With his outfit, because it looks like bondage. And then Nina said, surprise is you're going to be a demon matrix. I can't even say the word. Here's the word. And then Kristen said, I would die if someone asked me to wear that. No offense. I would also die if anybody wore that outside of the bedroom. Then Sydney, this pink is so not the fragrance color, and it's not even her fault that she chose that fabric, because she had 3 fabrics and her team said that one was the best. And Heidi wouldn't wear something like that in my opinion, and it was made sloppily, and all the dimples and wrinkles, which judges actually talked about, are very visible with the material that she used. And I just don't like it, period. Heidi said, just because there's a slit in the middle showing some bareness does not make it sexy. Zach said Chanton, or whatever the fabric is called, is very hard to photograph. Nina said it looks very, very cheap with this fabric. And Christian said probably wore this fabric 10 to 15 years ago, but nobody is going to wear this fabric anymore. Now we're going to talk about Ben. What a joke. Boobs of the model are probably so tightly wound that they can't breathe. And that strap around her is just completely awful. What he had to do is, when they were going to the runway, the model had to spin around and the strap was wrapped around her, which was just stupid. And the bottom of the dress is unfinished because it's shredded and just not cut properly. And the model has to be very uncomfortable because her boobs are being pressed in. Kristen said, love the color, and it should have been flirty and flattering for Heidi, but the breast part is just bad and it doesn't work at all. Zach said, mushy bust, and everybody started laughing. Nina said, probably the worst construction she has ever seen. She looks like she's been shipwrecked and rolled around a bunch of times. Now, the winning top people were Patricia, Kate, Liana, and Daniel. Now, I don't understand why Patricia was one of them, but I'm glad she's still in the competition. I'm sorry, but how is this a top look? It shows talent, that is for sure. But I cannot see Heidi wearing this for anything. Now, Heidi said she likes the box look and it's unusual and it would definitely get press. So she liked it. But it's too goofy for me. And Nina said likes the look very, very much. Zach said likes the signature look because it's her signature look. And Heidi said looks like something we haven't seen before. And Christian said looks very artistic, and it's not the most flattering thing in the world, but it worked. And now we're going to talk about Kate and Liana. I like the black dress, but I cannot get over the random pink in the corset part. I know it matches the fragrance, which is obviously pink, but it's just weird. But overall, it's a great outfit, and I think they did a great job. Zach said, you know, if you covered it with one more layer of black chiffon, it probably wouldn't have hurt, but it looks fine the way it is. And Heidi said can feel the softness and the hardness, and Zach also says he likes the drape on the top, and Nina said it has a beautiful movement, especially when it was walking on the runway. And Christian says loves the pink. And the last person we're going to talk about is Daniel. This is a good one. The gown is beautiful. The leather that he took from Patricia, with permission obviously, helps since he forgot his fabric that he was originally going to use. And I think he forgot it for a reason, because this leather stuff worked. A little wrinkly, but still cool. I don't see the fragrance in the dress, but it's still a great job. And Heidi says the lines of the dress are simple, yet very interesting and sophisticated. Christian says you followed the line of the bottle of the fragrance very good, and the body. Nina said it's a beautiful construction, beautiful shape. Zach said he's impressed with how he treated the leather, and the nude color may not have been too wise, but it's still a great job. Now, the winners obviously could have been Daniel, Kate, Liana, or Patricia. And the winners, and it wouldn't have mattered if Liana, won the episode or not, but because she has immunity, Kate was one of the winners, which I absolutely agree with. And Daniel was the other winner, which I actually agree with. And the thing that Heidi Klum did is she knows that he made it for the TV campaign, but she changed it to the press event, and I definitely agree with that. And then we have the loser, which I mentioned earlier I'm not very happy about. Ben should have been the one to go home because the construction was horrible. Nina said the construction was horrible, and the fact that he had to spin the model around to get that strap on is just ridiculous. Now obviously Matt is safe, and Sydney went home. Even though the outfit that Sydney made was kind of disgusting and dimply and all that kind of stuff, it was constructed well, and it was much better than what Ben did. And I don't understand why they're rewarding Ben for doing such a horrible job. So if you agree with me, tell me in the comments below. If you don't agree with me, tell me in the comments below. If you think somebody else should have won, tell me in the comments below. If you think somebody else should have lost, tell me in the comments below. And I promise you, I will try and try and try to keep my vlogs daily. Today is Thursday when this is being shot, and I will probably be watching the new Project Runway episode tomorrow. So stay tuned. Goodbye.